Hi. This might be a sad video. Y'all, if you were subscribed to me and you watched my videos before, you noticed that I had a cat and his name was Benji. If you haven't seen him, come on, check up on my videos. He's on there. But on a sadder note, the reason I said had is that he recently passed away on Thursday. It was completely unexpected. It was really heartbreaking for me because I have lost pets before. The only one I felt sadder for was the loss of my dog. The loss of my dog, Sandy, back in 2001. I was really heartbroken. Then I'm really heartbroken now because of the loss of my only pet. But I don't think I'm coping with it too well. I've been clinically depressed, even though I was already diagnosed depressed since I was a teenager. But I'm even more depressed now, and I put all my love into my cat, and I loved him so much, like he was my own kid. I cried mostly. On Thursday, he looked completely fine. He was his normal, everyday self. He was laying on top of my arms while I was on the computer. He was so warm. Everything. And next thing you know, around 5 and 6, he'd gotten really sick. I think he might have had a heart attack. And it was just too scary, and next thing you know, he died, and it's just so heartbreaking to see. And I don't want to go into details on how he passed, but I just miss him so much. The apartment feels empty. Feels really empty without him. Even though I live with my mom, she's great company, but it just feels so empty without my cat. It's just so heartbreaking. But my cat Benji, he was a real fluffy cat, and he gets tangles like you wouldn't believe, and they turn into these fur balls. We used to cut them off real carefully off him, and I kept one of the clippings and I put him in this locket, so I always have him around me. It's just not the same without him. I'm just curious. Why I'm uploading this video is because I am curious how other people cope with losing a pet. Back in high school when I lost my dog, I was so upset and everything, but going to school took the focus off it. But now I don't go to school. I'm 27 years old, and I just lost my beloved cat, who I love to death, and I got nothing to do except play my video games and watch YouTube videos and go shopping with my mom. We just went grocery shopping. That distracted me, but the depression comes back up, and I refuse to function. I refuse to eat, and I just miss my cat so much. all you who are watching, how do you deal, how do you cope with the loss of a most beloved pet? Not by getting a new one, because I'm not going to get another pet. Because none of them are going to be like Benji or Sandy or any of my other pets that I had. Besides getting a new pet, how do you guys cope? How do you guys deal with it? I'm just curious about how others feel and how they deal with losing their most beloved pet. Benji, I felt like Benji was my everything. He was my precious one. How do you guys deal? Sorry if I'm depressed, but I miss my cat and I love him to death. So, thank you guys for watching and everything, and please leave a comment on how do you cope with losing a pet by not getting a new one, because I really don't want one. Bye.